Welcome back to my channel. Wow, this is another place I visited during my vacation. I went to see my mother-in-law with my husband, and right here is her kitchen, an outside kitchen. She prefers to cook in the firewood, so I didn't have any option than to do all the cookings of my husband and kids right there in her kitchen. So right there was boiling water. Wow. So it was a nice experience because this is a typical village setting. Oh, I didn't mention the village. This is a Arochukwu in Amaiyi, Okpo. So this is a real typical village setting. So when you want to talk to somebody in the village, this is what it looks like. So this is the living room. So this is my kids really enjoying the village, having fun. See, they are so excited because they've been longing for this kind of environment where they can play with children, playing with the sand and all that. So after everything, we had some dirty clothes. So I didn't, there was no water. So my husband and I had gone to the stream. We took a stroll. So the next day, I told him I was coming to wash at the stream so that we could save some water to use at home for cooking and all that domestic use. So this is the road to the stream. Wow. Man, this place is rocky. When I mean rocky, you know, filled with stones, and it's kind of like hilly. So as you can see, these are my dirty clothes. So since I came in for, you know, exploring the environment, I told my husband I'll be coming here the next day. And he said that one is my business, so na me sabi. That was the only thing he told me. I said you shouldn't worry, that will come here. So this is me descending down the stream. So the place is hilly. So as you can see, you have to go down, go down, go down. So when you are coming up, you have to ascend it. Um, it's a very, you have to be very, very careful so that you won't fall. If you slip and fall here, you're on your own. Oh. So first of all, you have to wear something that has a strong grip to the ground or the soil so that you won't slip. So this is the road to the stream. So it's quite unfortunate that my husband said that they had a river, but it's dried up. So this is dry season. So what they have there is they call it Obomiri, where they fetch their drinking water. So this is like the cleanest of all. So most people fetch from here and drink because the water comes out from the rock. Uh, so I told my husband, Kai, but this place is it's a little bit tough in terms of the hilly environment. He said yes, that they come here to mill oil, to do a lot of things because of how clean the water is. That the water was big, but it kind of like dried up. But the water that springs out from the rock never dries. So this is the road. It's still leading to the stream. So what I did was just to use my bath and the bucket I carried to fetch water and stayed outside to wash my clothes. So this is exactly what I did. We have not reached though. I was still heading to the place, heading to the place, heading to the place. So I enjoyed my stay here because it's been long. I explored nature as a whole. So I couldn't bring my son wanted to come with me, but I told him that this place, I wouldn't be able to manage him because I don't want a situation where he might fall asleep. Eh, and me, I'm managing myself not to fall. I will now come and manage the child. You know now, you now be holding him up and down. So I told him, bros, I beg, stay back. Even my husband didn't allow him to go. So this is me still heading to where I could or where I can wash our clothes and fetch water. So the place actually looked lonely, but I was not scared. I wasn't scared. People come here, fetch water, and leave just like that. So sometimes you might come here and you are alone. The next minute, somebody will join you, fetch. So This is the Okpo Mary. This is where you will fetch your water. So this is where we fetch our water. So this is how the water comes out from the rock. So if you have your bowl, you will fetch from it. So if you don't want to fetch from fresh from your bowl, you can just put your bucket. But they use this thing to like channel the water so that it can drop from the rock to your jerry can directly. So this is the environmental area, you know, filled with gigantic trees that have stayed here for hundreds of years, you know. So it's a thick for now. I will not say a thick forest, but it's a forested area. So this is how the whole place looks like, you know. This place is so shady. The trees have double crossed each other.